What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about the rise of Skywalker. We're going to talk about J.J. Abrams. We're going to talk about the Fandom Menace, because if you listen to a lot of the nonsense on social media about people that don't know anything about the Phantom Menace, they're going to tell you the Phantom Menace is toxic. The Phantom Menace is all negative. The Phantom Menace is this. The Phantom Menace is that. What the Phantom Menace truly is the most diverse group of people on the internet having their own opinions, not trapped in an echo chamber, and simply wanting one thing: better things for our entertainment. Now, because we are actually what the far-left lunatics out there claim they want to be, they want to try and misrepresent us and try to paint a false narrative around us. But when you ask for tangible evidence of anything to support their claims, conveniently they don't show up. It's amazing how that works. But truly what the Fandom Menace is a group of people that have come together that have similar ideas for what they want to see out of the entertainment industry, but we also have our own opinions, and we don't hold each other accountable for your opinion. We don't determine what you think and how you think and what you're supposed to like. It just seems to be that the majority of us don't like The Last Jedi, and that's just how it turned out. But there are people within the Phantom Menace that actually enjoyed The Last Jedi for what it was. And that's okay. Nobody in the Phantom Menace has ever told them they can't have that opinion. Now, this is an interview that director of Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, J.J. Abrams, was having with Esquire. And conveniently, J.J. Abrams mentions this group of fans, the same group of fans that we have been told don't matter, don't have any influence, and they don't even show up on the radar of Lucasfilm, even though I have had it confirmed multiple times from people at Lucasfilm that they are in fact aware of the Phantom Menace. Now, I didn't get any feedback on if it was a positive view or a negative view of the Phantom Menace, but I was told they were aware of it. I've also had direct contact with people from Lucasfilm. I have been on a personal tour of Lucasfilm. This was well before The Last Jedi came out, back when I was kissing up to Disney, because I was enjoying what they were doing for the most part, and I was blind to the reality that it was all falling apart from within. And then The Last Jedi happened, and we all know what happened after that. Now, I am a J.J. Abrams fan, but I have been very critical of J.J. Abrams in certain respects. And I think that The Rise of Skywalker looks like absolute trash. And I believe J.J. had no way of telling a good story after the disaster that Rian Johnson left us with. But J.J. is not innocent in all this, because as it has been well publicized, J.J. Abrams didn't want Episode 9 when it was first presented to him, and then Kathleen Kennedy got Spielberg involved. Obviously, they begged JJ to take Episode 7, and at that point, I feel JJ had a lot of creative control in the situation, yet we're ended up where we are, and that bothers me. And I don't like where we're at with Episode 9. I don't think it looks good. It doesn't change the fact that I'm a fan of a lot of his TV shows and his Star Trek movies. I'm not a big Star Trek fan. His Mission Impossible movie and Super 8. But Rise of Skywalker looks like a trash fire. But we'll see how it turns out. Anyway, Esquire says, over the last couple of years since The Last Jedi came out, I've been writing a lot about the response to that movie and some of the toxic fandoms around Star Wars in this new era. And there are some fans who take issues with the filmmaking, other fans who take issue with some of the more progressive themes. I'm curious, how do you watch the response to Star Wars movies? It says Start Wars, by the way. Really, Esquire? Start Wars? How do you watch the response to Star Wars movies change in the modern era compared to maybe the prequel series, or how fans originally responded to them? By the way, no big deal. Typos happen. I misspeak all the time when I'm reading. I just wanted to point that out. It's kind of funny. It almost tripped me up when I saw it. But J.J. Abrams says, I think the bigger question is, how has everything changed? The reaction to Star Wars, the increased attacks, the increased negativity, the Fandom Menace, as they call it. You know, that is not unique to Star Wars, obviously, and I think we live in a time where if you're able to, if you're not being divisive, you're not creating something that's adverse quick bait sometimes, you don't feel quite like you're playing the same game. I always loved Star Wars because it's got a huge heart, blah, 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 blah. The point is, he named the Fandom Menace by name. I have been told over and over again that we don't matter. I've been told over and over again that Lucasfilm doesn't know who we are. I've been told over and over again that we're just angry men screaming in our basement, even though we have very prominent women and non-white dudes saying the same exact things that I'm saying. Unfortunately, when you're not a white dude and you're not following the narrative, the mainstream media and the far left doesn't want to acknowledge your existence. But there are incredible people like that Star Wars girl, Jessie Milestone, Abu Nas, The Gospel According to Mark with a C, Jeff from World Class, who often gets labeled as a white dude, but he's not, Mecha Random 42, Jedi Bunny. The list goes on and on and on. But you want to paint us as we're one group of people and one race of people because it fits your narrative. And that's where your entire argument falls apart, because all it takes is the slightest bit of research to learn that you're lying. Because you're not interested in the truth. You're interested in misrepresenting someone that threatens you. So J.J. Abrams admitting and naming the Fandom Menace, admitting that they are at least acknowledging our existence, and that is a huge win for the Fandom Menace. It's not something I didn't know, but now having JJ confirm the things that I already said is a beautiful, beautiful day. Now, what does this mean in the big scheme of things? Well, it means that we're not as insignificant as you claimed we were. It doesn't mean the Rise of Skywalker is going to be good, but it does mean that things like The Mandalorian, where Gary from Nerdrotic said the reason The Mandalorian exists is because of the Fandom Menace, I 100% agree with that. The Fandom Menace is being listened to, and people that are much smarter than the nonsensical lunatics on Twitter that claim that the Fandom Menace is all angry white dudes, people that are far more intelligent than them are listening. And I have talked to some of those people in Hollywood, and they cannot be named publicly because Hollywood will eat them alive. And we all know this is what happens in Hollywood because it is a far left-wing echo chamber. But make no mistake, the Fandom Menace is making its name. The Fandom Menace is having a significant impact, and the Fandom Menace matters now more than ever. And we're going to continue to scream as loud as we want and be as critical as we want. We're never going to kiss up to Disney or any other studio because that's not how the game is played. That might be how the old game was played, where you kissed up enough and you got your free tickets and you got your free merchandise and you got your exclusive interviews, but the Fandom Menace doesn't care about that. The Fandom Menace just wants good entertainment. The Fandom Menace wants real world politics out of our entertainment, and the Fandom Menace wants the source material respected by people that understand and appreciate it. That's all we're asking for. Thank you very much for checking out this video. J.J. Abrams, if you want to have an actual conversation with someone in the Fandom Menace, sir, I will kindly offer you a spot here on Geeks and Gamers. Anytime you choose, you can have the floor. I will even send you the questions in advance. It won't be any gotcha stuff. Or we can just go live and you can talk to the people like a normal person would. Let me know. I would love to make it happen. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Subscribe to Geeks and Gamers. Check out geeksandgamers.com and have a great day. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.